Hello and welcome. Sorry I didn't get the video up last weekend, but I was working and I also took me a while to cut out the door openings for the upstairs because I ended up doing it with a coping saw. I couldn't figure out exactly where Rob had his saw plugged in, so I did it with a coping saw, and I'm really excited to show you that we now have the walls glued in on the third floor, and that was the last part of the house we needed to assemble. So this is kind of how it's looking. I don't have the doorknobs on yet, but that'll come. But I am just so excited. This is going to be the hallway up there, and the master bedroom, of course, to the right, and the little boy's room to the left. I'm still thinking about putting a window in there because I think it really needs one. So having that done has got me really excited because it's just going to be painting, trimming, and then we can start moving the family in. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here. I need to put some Mod Podge on this piece of trim that will be going into the Beacon Hill. I am not getting very far with that one, but I am trying to work on it a little bit as I do other things. So I guess after I get all of the flooring and the trim in, which I'm going to do off camera and update you as I go because you've all seen me do that, I need to figure out what we're going to work on while I'm doing that. And of course we have the boho room box, which is, I would say, about 3/4 of the way done, and I really need to get that done. I need to get the ceiling figured out. I've got some wood now I can use for beams because I wanted to put beams across the ceiling. I thought that would be really cool. And I need to get a light fixture in there. And I think I'm going to end up making the light fixture for there because around here where I live, where there's very few miniatures to buy, and so everything would have to be ordered online, and I have a specific light fixture in mind, so I guess I'm going to end up making that, and that's okay. And once I get that in, the ceiling in, then it'll be finishing the outsides of the box and putting the front on it, and we can put all the stuff in and we'll have that one done. There's also work to be done yet on Grandma's house. We need to finish the craft room and do some things in the bedrooms yet, and since miniatures are never really done, I'll probably think of some other things too. And then that one is mounted on a piece of plywood, so there will be a base and a yard for Grandma and her bunnies and flowers and that kind of stuff. So we'll be doing that at some point. It's just, I don't know, there's a couple other projects I started and hadn't finished, and I've got a couple things to do for other people. So I've got plenty to keep me busy. I just need life to leave me alone long enough so I can get back into the swing of everything. I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just simply telling the truth on this one. It's just life. So anyway, yeah, those are some of the things that we can do while I'm putting the finishing touches on the farmhouse. And of course, there's always going to be things to make, you know, for the family, because I need to do kitchen cabinets. They're going to need, you know, some furniture for a lot of the rooms, because I really want to see if I can make a lot of it instead of having to buy it, since I used to buy from Minimum World over in the UK, but it's now up to $75 free shipping, and I take it that's because of how things are here in the US and tariffs and all that fun stuff. So I am probably not going to be ordering from there. sometime soon anyway, maybe eventually, but not right now. I mean, the holidays are coming up, right? I mean, that's expensive enough. Anyway, yeah, so there are plenty of things that we can do, and maybe just some little things that are just for fun too. So I gotta clean up my craft room again and clean up the space where I usually work, because it's a process. I think it's, going to be a thing the rest of my life, is I need to clean my craft room. But yeah, there's a lot of things we can do, and we'll get to those. And we'll have here I was going to show you that I am putting on this is embossed brick paper, also for Minimum World, and I don't think I ordered enough, but yeah, that'll come when I get there. It's for the Beacon Hill, and yeah, that's a very slow process. But anyway, I just wanted to show you how the farmhouse was progressing up there. Like I said, I'm just super excited. I don't have the shingling done on the farmhouse because I get very bored with repetition, especially when it's boring repetition, like putting shingles on. So I will finish that up as we go, but I really want to do the inside. I've got some trim to put on the outside, and I don't know, figure out what else I'm going to do with that. I don't figure out where I'm going to put this thing when I get it done, because it's so big. But that's just kind of where we're at right now. I will get on getting that interior trimmed out and stuff, so we can go on with the farmhouse. And I apologize again, and I hope to see you very, very soon. Thank you for joining me. Bye bye.